Hey everyone, thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable of making a spectacular play at any given time, and I got a feeling we'll see plenty of them here tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, without question. I mean, if this game has taught us anything over the... Oh, watch out below. Come on now. Woo. Throw it down.
Here is Novak. From the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And we haven't seen very much of him in the regular season yet. But there's no question he's got a very bright future ahead of him.
I agree with all of that. Even with limited playing time, his talent has been evident. And that talent is strong enough to have earned him a spot in this game. And that says a lot considering he doesn't play a bunch for his team.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
8 feet away, and it's good off the glass.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
The shot's good from Lockett. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. And I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game. Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional careers.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Pass to Novak. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. That one doesn't drop, so USA will take it the other way. Here's Brown. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. Banks kicks to Brown. From deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Brown's got 10 points.
You know, I know his NBA career is just starting out, but he has been logging some veteran minutes in the regular season.
Well, in his short time in the league, Greg, he's earned the full confidence of the coaching staff. They're not afraid to use him in any situation.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Second team foul.
For Team World, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
We've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And it's a completely new group for USA. So timeout called here, the first for USA. USA leading by 4. To the inside. Here's Kasparov. And that one's on target from the wing.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Gill. USA with another miss. They can get back in front with some points right here.
Yeah, they got behind, but really hung in there and didn't let the score get out of hand.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Here's Niniades. Here's Walters. The shot, no good. So USA will take it the other way. Here's Gill. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the paint. Lets the three fly. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. 10 points for him.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Shoots the three. And he's good on the three ball.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And sort of a revelation this season. He's quickly established himself as one of the league's top young players.
And that's always impressive to see because there were a lot of people who had their doubts about him. And he seems to thrive on proving those people wrong, and he's off to a good start.
The wing jumper off target.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And out of bounds as Team World gains possession.
Into the lineup for Team World, Kozlov, Kim.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. USA ahead, leading by 7. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Everyone get loud and put your hands together. We're going.
Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
Miller is out there with Brown, and it's Banks in at the center position. And for Team World, here's Brown shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul.
Yeah, and I like Brown, shifty, athletic point guard who has a lot of confidence in his game. And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And that one's good by Novak.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Miller with a wide open look. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
Here is Novak. He's got 5. Just 5 on the clock. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
Takes it inside. Banks with the block. And now USA on the break. Miller outside. Another 3 for USA.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And now the first time out called here for Team World. With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players, Clark, feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game. but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA.
Up it goes, and the USA lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket for Novak. Here's Brown, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here is Novak. He's got 8. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Novak's got 10 points in the game. Miller, that's for 2. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Quarter 2, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. One-on-one here. There's the lob to Brown. That shot off, and Team World will come the other way. Inside, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Lockett. Buries the long-range jumper. 6 points for him.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here is Novak. He's covered by Brown. Fires for 3. No good that time.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Another 3 for USA.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
Team World trails by 10. Novak misses.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
They get the rebound. On offense, here's Team World. And the layup falls.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
The USA calls time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Throws it up high. The shot by Yee, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
43.
Oh! I'll tell you what, a lot of shimmying and rim rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground, that's for sure.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Yep, it goes, and the USA lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Novak.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
Brown, the pass to Hill. Here's Ceballos. Hill trying to break free. No good from Ceballos. Team World trails by 7. And that one is hammered home.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow.
And what a beautiful move it was that he picked.
To the right side. Pass to Walters. Here is Novak. Offline with the baseline jumper.
That's the end of the
Defense there got away with a major lapse.
So that'll be it for the first half.
35.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all.
We're reporting to you. Well, guys, in a contest like the Rising Stars game, where these players have free reign to cut loose and be as creative as they want to be, we're seeing just how talented. And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, bugger.
And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. A night none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic, just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
We've got Brown. He's out there with Miller. And it's Banks and at the 5 roaming the paint. And for Team World,
that's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
They had a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Miller surveying the floor. From deep. It doesn't go for him.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Kim. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Over to the left wing. Offline with his 3. USA leading by 4. Down low. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Pass to Walters. Here's Kim. Now the pass to Walters. And he jams it with authority.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Gets a hand on it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. Banks has got his first basket.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Team World trails by 4. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Plenty of daylight on that shot. 16 points for him.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Cotto for the tie. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
And Team World making a change here. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. He gets that one.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, you know, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
Offensive rebound. Kozlov. Banks with the block. Off target at the rim. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Kim. Offensive rebound. Here's Kozlov. Passes it to Walters. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Both teams will make substitutions. So it's USA now. They've led by as many as 11 points. And out of bounds as Team World gains possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Out to the wing. For the lead. It's hauled in by USA. Pass to Kim. Good ball movement here by Team World. Shot clock at 6. That puts them in the lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
That one good for 2. Gill's got 11.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And Team World leads by 2.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Here's Kasparov. Rebounded by E. Now USA with it. Banked in off the glass.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Pass to Kim. Shot from the wing. And the jumper falls for him. Kim's got the game tied up here for Team World.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Buries it from 3-point range. Gill's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
Ball is turned
No,
over.
that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Here's Kim, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground.
54.
USA ahead, up 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
Brown out there with Miller. And it's Banks in at the 5 down low. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
And there's the drive. Brown jams it in.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
There's the dish to Nova. Takes the 3. And Team World another 3. Doesn't move into the 4th. It's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
And there's the pass to Miller. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Really left alone that time.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Walters. Banks with a rebound. Banks has got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Miller outside. That shot no good. And Team World will come the other way.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Team World foul.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Team foul.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Team World?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
And certainly
Timeout,
they are
USA.
not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
He takes... Oh, my!
Wow! Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Out to Miller. Fires the 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And USA leads by 3. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for USA.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Launches a 3. Rebound by Team World. And the fast break now for Team World.
USA foul. Miller. First personal foul, first team foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for Team World. Number 10.
And so he hits both.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Lets it go with the 3. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. And USA making a change here. Hill's checked in. On defense, USA. They've led by as many as 11 points. Good ball movement here by Team World. 4 on the clock. Passes it to Kim. Team World needs to get off a shot. Oh! And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important things, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance and spruce it up a little bit.
The USA calls time here. They're up by 4. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, D. Brown.
We saw outstanding focus and really good energy from him all the minutes he was on the floor. He was determined to make an impact every time he touched the ball, and he did just that. Guys on both squads could learn a lot from what he did here tonight.
It's tipped. Pass to Kim. To the middle. Here's Walters. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
It drops.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays
Team
there.
Brown. First personal foul, second team foul.
Novak outside. Count it! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
The defenders need to recognize the impact on him as we get into crunch time.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
They've got to go all out trying to force a turnover here.
Novak misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Yes!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And Team World calls time here. They're behind by 5. 17 seconds left in the fourth. And it's Team World with the ball. Novak with the 3. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Knocked loose.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
It's a 4-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
And Team World calls time here. They're trailing by 4. 6 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.